Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're trying something a bit different. This is a Gruul deck that's going to be using a lot of artifacts and enchantments to generate a bunch of tokens to run over our opponents. And it actually took us a while to put this together. I've had this sitting for a couple weeks now, but I think this might actually be where we want to be. Also, it took a while. I looked around for multiple deck lists to see other things people were doing with alien invasion and whatever, and this is like the closest we could come to from putting all that information together to making a list that I think actually works. But yeah, follow me here as we go through this. So we have some Burst Lightning and Abrades, mostly early removals so we can just kind of get to where we want. Couple of Heritage Reclamation, which is being a little bit paranoid, but we do need something to do with graveyards periodically, so we just don't fold to those matchups. We do have some Shared Roots to help us ramp up. Avengers Disassemble, because it's just good again for dealing with early creatures. Ancient Cornucopia, so we can gain some life and ramp our mana. Earthbender Ascension, because again, it ramps us up and gives us a little bit of benefit down the road. There is Terra Symbiosis. Now, we do have a couple of different things that are putting counters on stuff, so this is a way we could get more cards, whether it be Earthbender Ascension or even Alien Invasion, right? We're putting a counter on every turn that gives us a chance to draw some cards. Chocobo Racetrack. Another way that, as we're getting all these lands, it's another way we can make some creatures. They do get larger for landfall, which is nice, but it's another way to just kind of keep making more tokens and keeping the fight going. And then, of course, Doubling Season, because we're making all these tokens, we're putting all these counters, so why not just go all the way with it, right? And then we have Vivian Reed, so we can just keep looking for lands, or when we get to it, we can just minus Vivian and give all the tokens we're making +2 Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. Then there's also March of the World Dues, so all the tokens we're making start out as 6/6 and get all the counters. And we're playing one Improvisation Capstone, though honestly, I think this deck might need a second capstone, but we're just going to try it like this for a while and see what's up. And also, for those of you that haven't done it yet, you're missing out because you can literally get just a free $5 credit to spend over at ManaPool. All you got to do is use my referral links down below in the description or in the pinned comment. Literally go save money on Magic. It's like the best thing. And if you've been ordering from the other site that's popular to get your cards, use this one. It's probably better. And honestly, the optimizer is definitely better. So check that out. But we're going to get into this and see how many games we can get with this wild Alien Invasion Racetrack Aliens at the Racetrack deck. Okay, we have Verge, Training Grounds. All right, this can work. And then we go ahead and Shared Roots to go get probably a Forest. Yeah. We can just go get a land at any point too, so we're probably okay. Soulstone. Alright, well, there is a small bit of good news. And the fact that we don't, like, they're not likely to have a lot of non-hard creature removal things. Yeah, let's go ahead and just play the land. Pass a turn. Usually they don't have a lot of ways to get rid of enchantments and artifacts, so this could be okay. This could be bad. Maze Mind Tome. Okay. It wasn't the room. The room would have been more concerning immediately. Alright. Let's go get a mountain. And then start trying to set things up. Terra Symbiosis is cool, but not what we're trying to do right now. Go ahead, Alien Invasion, attack. You got it. Creatures are dead. Tells you how crazy Standard is that Harvester of Misery is still around and nobody even plays that card anymore. It's actually not bad. Man, if we can get another Doubling Season, next turn could be bonkers. Black Cat, sure. Okay, opponent goes to 14. They are attacking us for 5. We go to 15. Oh, and we have a Fable. What do we do with this information? I mean, we can just get Black Cat out of the way. This is going to get up to... You get double the counter, so this will go to 5. Oh my gosh. All right, so I guess we just... Go ahead and Terra Symbiosis. We'll put counters on this Knucklehead. Decline, because we can get more cards in a second. And then get rid of Black Cat. And then we'll make a giant pile of stuff. And that's lethal? Yeah, I'll get 6 cards. Why not? Yeah, that's pretty silly. Alright, we'll take it. Oh, man. Really want one of our 2-mana cards. Yeah, let's keep it. We're hoping for a lot to go right, though. That is the opposite of right. That is the worst possible thing that we could have drawn. Well, maybe not. There was probably one more thing that would have been worse, but yeah. Oh, we need an untap land so bad next turn. Well, okay, good news. At least we have an Abrade for that. They can't play whatever they find here because they've already played a land. All right. Oh, the Monkey's Paw. I needed a usable untapped land. All right, another tablet, sure. I mean, I guess I could go right into playing a room. Can we race that at this stage? I don't know if we can. We're so far behind already. Alright, there's a Terra Symbiosis, but that doesn't really do much for us. Alright, we pass. We just have to hope their hand is just like creature removal or something right now. Because if it's anything else, I don't know if we're going to be able to keep up. Yeah, Hellkite's pretty tough. But I think we're mostly okay with it. Wow, that's a weirdly interesting card for a future turn. Well, boy, I would have loved having some extra mana. Yeah, just not drawing lands, I think, is going to be the death of us in this one. Yep, Fin Fang Foom. Alright, so we're going to have to target the Fin Fang Foom, unfortunately. Alright, what's the best thing we do with this? We can... Avengers Disassemble. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but I think this is kind of what we have to do. Gain what life we can. And then just hit Fin Fang Foom for the last 2. Would have liked to have played that on their turn and get 2 more life, but that's just not where we are. Now, if we can get an untapped land, Improvisation Capstone maybe does something. Though we know they're playing Duresses, so lots of moving parts. Uh-oh, they're going to our graveyard. Well, they were checking our graveyard, but then they did nothing. Huh. No clue what that means. But we're going to do the best thing we can possibly do right now, I guess. Oh, wait. Decline. Because you can, exactly for this reason, we could get more life, and we're always going to get at least 1 card. So we don't have to take the first instance of gaining 1 when we can gain 4. All right, so that's a lot better. And we know we're already holding Doubling Season. Another tablet. All right. They get their own Avengers Disassemble, which they can cast if they so choose. I mean, prevents them from taking one more point next turn, so it doesn't really hurt us all that much. All right, was hoping for something better there. Again, would decline the first ones always. Ooh, double Airbender Ascension, though. This is something. This is an interesting development. All right, so let's put a counter on a mountain. And get a mountain. And I guess put a counter on a mountain. Get a forest. Starting to run out of basics. Okay, so we can play Doubling Season. Then we can put more counters on a mountain. And could still play Terra Symbiosis, but we're just going to try to end things here as fast as we can. Our opponent's at 7, and we're at 15. I think we're okay. I'm not saying that with the utmost confidence, though. Yeah, that's fine. We can live with that. Might as well put counters on the other dude that already exists. Oh, we get to put a lot of counters, actually. That's fun. Look at this silliness. Yeah, strategic betrayal, fine. Like, we don't care. Like, how crazy is opponent just wiped out all of our creatures, and we're just like, yeah, whatever, bro. This is about to be a sick turn. Yeah, no, come on. Yeah, we were minimum going to make 2 creatures that were going to be, what, like +2, so 5 5s, 6 6s. Plus we had Chocobo and Terra Symbiosis and still had an Improvisation Capstone on tap. I thought that game was way over with how it started, but, you know, I'll take it. Oh, going for... I want a mulligan. All right, I don't know if that was too aggressive or not, but I think we're still okay with this. Effectively still have a turn 3 mana ramp situation. Duress probably hurts a bit, but I think we'll live with it. Besides, we can just find like a shared roots right off the top, right? Oh, here come the goblins. Okay, Avengers Disassemble might actually be legit in this fight. The question is, can we wait until next turn where they have the 2/3 that makes the 1/1 token? Because this is a little bit of a weird situation, right? Because we're on the play. Or we would want to play Alien Invasion on our 4. I mean, let's see what they do on their turn 3. Because I don't think they're going to have a way to protect against Avengers Disassemble, so I think we're fine if we're willing to take a chunk of damage. And who knows, maybe we draw a 2-mana thing and we can play 2 spells. Okay, that's the dude I wanted to get out the way. So we do take a chunk of damage, but it was all for a price. All right. We just drew more land, so that doesn't really help things at all. Let's get rid of... I don't think it really matters. Actually, no, because we know they have more mountains, right? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Maybe they do have some black goblins in there. What's going on? I was about to say, don't tell me you're playing some weird version with only 2 mountains. That would have, or 1 mountain. That would have been weird. Yep, Sear Slicer, you got it. Oh, we're gonna give it haste or something? I mean, if we get Alien Invasion into Capstone, that would be cool. Alien Invasion into Doubling Season, also reasonable. Oh, double Sear Slicer. Well, this is not going according to plan. In case anybody was wondering. All right, well, we're going to need to get real lucky off the top. Because we are definitely going to be far behind. I mean, even a couple of spot removal to get rid of the Goblin, the 2/1s would be fine. Oh, that's bad. Now we have to get rid of that. So now we need to find like a braid or something. Yeah. All right. What are the odds that we could hit another Avengers Disassemble? Because, man, if there were ever a time, we need one now. That might be our only out, and we got 2 of those left. Otherwise, I think we're just dead. Man, we drew a lot of mana, though, this game. Yeah, minimum it has to be able to get rid of the bomber. And even then, we're taking 2, 4, 5, 6. We can get one more turn. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, we just drew lands. Dang it. That happens, though. All right, we'll keep it and try to make this work. I guess the good news is we didn't get immediately duress. That'd have been kind of tough. We could also get Deep Cavern Bat. Nope, didn't even get that. Okay. So I'm going to assume that means we're going to see a room on this turn. Because what others? Not even that. Wow. What are you keeping? That deck has to, that hand has to be just chock full of removal. Because why else are you keeping it, right? Which we're okay if that's what it is. Like, that's good for us. Yeah, they're just leaving up removal at this point. That's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start getting that loaded up. Well, they don't have any more instant speed removal. So I guess it's deadly cover-ups. Wow, strategic betrayal. 1 for 1. Love that life. All right. I think we got through the worst of it, y'all. We're about to get silly. Also good in this matchup, but not what we're looking for. I think we just doubling season? Yeah. I mean, you're going to be forced to draw a land and deadly cover up to just get rid of those and then just die the next turn. Because we have another alien invasion? Yep. Our deck generally just doesn't even care about the fact that you have creature removal. It's like, yeah, whatever, bro. Yep, there we go. Nice. This is intriguing. We're going to keep it. I think I'm going to have to play Pit Offering on 2 tapped, which isn't great, but there is a world where we could potentially destroy a creature, then use the Pit Offering to remove the creature, so we at least get something out of it. Hey, well, we get to kill a creature, but we don't get anything for our troubles on this one. Sad for us. All right, things are slowly coming together. This is a matchup where Avengers Disassemble can actually do some good work. Uh-oh, why are you looking at my land like that, opponent? That makes me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that. We'll put it on Stomping Ground, I guess. Go get a forest. A lot of times I'll put it on the non-basic land, by the way, just out of habit. So if they do have something that removes all copies of a thing or whatever. Oh, you're playing Banishing Land alongside those things. Fair enough. Let's get an untapped land, because I would rather them deal with our Chocobo racetrack. Yeah, there we go. Because if they're not playing creatures, they just have more of this Banishing Light type stuff. The good news is we do have ways to get rid of those, so it's fine. Is this a Shelter by Ghost situation? Looks like it is. Nice. Well, lucky for us, we have an answer for that. Oh, we have answers for a lot of things right now. Okay, let's get green mana out of this bad boy. And then do ourselves a little bit of favor. Get rid of their fancy land. Get rid of their survivor. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Let me put... Can I put... It's too late for me to put full control. Okay. Because I realize I want to get back... Before all this triggers, let's go ahead and destroy their Banishing Light. So we'll get this Earthbender trigger before the other land enters the battlefield. Small thing, but it does make a difference. Because we'll get the extra trigger on the Earthbender Ascension now. Alright. Okay. Now we did the thing we wanted to do. And I'm gonna wait to play this Pit Offering because this feels like a weird version that's probably playing sweepers for no good reason. If they don't, then we're just off to the races next turn. It's all good. But okay, looks like they're not. Fantastic. I mean, I guess it could be another Shelter by Ghost or whatever, but we don't really care that much. Oh yeah, Seam Rip. That is fine. We can live with that. Oh, Ethereal Armor kind of sucks for us, actually. That's a real thing that we don't like. Yeah. Alright. Get some triggers. Exiling. I don't think it matters all that much. I don't think either of us is, getting rid of or returning things. Alright, sadly, the 1/1 has to attack, so we just let that get in there for the time being. Sadly, they have First Strike, so we don't want to pile our creatures in just yet. Origins of Spider-Man, sure. You got it. Yeah, I'll block. Count me in. That just gives us way more triggers, so it's like, hell yeah, I'll block. Okay, we're kind of sort of doing some things. All right. Put this on Training Compound again. Make another creature. Only one has Summoning Sickness, right? All right. Then more triggers. We're just going wide now. Now we're chocobos at the racetrack, folks. We're just doing what we can do. Yeah, and random 2/2 guy shows up as well. Let's go. Now, they can find something that gives a creature flying, and then they'll have double strike and get us. Right? There's nothing we can do about that. Opponents at 1. Oh, I could have actually done the extra damage. I thought they were going to block. I was so busy talking to y'all. I didn't realize they didn't block. We could have used the Demolition Field. Oh, no. Well, that's on me. I was paying attention to y'all and not my opponent. So, well. Stuff happens. Well, they didn't have it anyways, so we still win. We win the game we rightfully should have won anyway. All right, got a solid win against a good deck. Million triggers. Yep. All right. Yeah, that one we got on the back of the Chocobos. So, like, it's nice to see every card doing its part, because this can be a tough matchup to win, honestly. It looks like it was a pretty normal version. They just added Vanishing Light for some catch-all removal, which could have been pretty bad for us in the right situation. Oh, boy. I don't think we can keep this. We just gotta have some way to ramp. Don't have anything going on here. Okay. I think... Man, I'm tempted to keep the Terra Symbiosis, but I don't think we do. I think we just go for the Gusto. Now, if for some reason the opponent makes us discard or counters the shared roots, okay, well, they're not with that. As they would have been better off having the alien or the Terra Symbiosis. But now we're going to go get a mountain. And that guarantees we can play the Avenger Disassembled if they play exactly their Badger Mole Cut here. Would you like to play another creature with your 2 mana? They say no, they would not. Okay. Well, then... Yeah, I was going to try to get a little extra value, kill a Badger Mole first or whatever. We're just going to do all the good things. I mean, we could have targeted their other creature forest just so they don't search out another land, I guess. Which, there's some value to be said for that. They're still going to end up with just 2 mana. Okay, they don't have anything. Let's rock and roll then. Let's go Alien Invasion. Get in there for that whole 1 damage. Every little bit matters. Is this Ouroboros time? It is indeed. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana up. But what I could see happening here is the opponent's going to block and then we will abrade. Excellent. Didn't get to play our... Actually, you know what? What if we just... Avengers Disassemble again. And then save our Abrade for the next Ouroboros, if they have one. You know what? I shouldn't even have discarded or destroyed a land. I should have made it to where they still draw land and just still 3 damage to every creature. I didn't have to choose both sides there, actually. That was a little bit wasteful. But they did have another Ouroboros. Are they going to try to follow with the... Oh, a loading zone. Well, all right. So we got lucky, because there was a chance they could have had, like, a Snakeskin Veil or something up, or defend the Rider. But nope, we get the win. I think we keep this. The only thing I might do is I'm going to go ahead and play the Fable Passage so that I can get another mountain now. Okay, it turns out we don't need it, but in the event we wanted to be set up to make sure we could deal with stuff. But this is fine. Better safe than sorry, you know? Verdict Core. Well, we know what's coming. Let's just get rid of that artifact. Ooh, we have another Abrade. So we don't have to target their land. But I wouldn't mind getting rid of the Soulstone Sanctuary right now. You know, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I mean, they probably just go get another forest, but it's okay. Yep, that's what I thought. Another Verdict Core. Well, lucky for us, we have another Abrade. Since they seem to be stuck on 3, that'll work for us. All right. There's 4, and here comes... Oh, no. I thought it was going to be Delian Fell, but that was not the case. Okay, we have 5 mana. I think we're better served, though, playing Cornucopia, playing one of the Ascensions. I don't know if it even matters what we put it on, but sure. Guess what? They have a Requiting Hex. Sure. We're not that concerned. If anything, it puts another counter on our Ascension. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we get one more land, we'll have 8. That would work out kind of nicely.
I am the master here.
Oh, are they doing doubling season combos on their side? Is that what's happening? Oh, I should have played the doubling season first, actually. That was silly. That was a missed opportunity. Sure. I mean, you probably have another removal spell, I'd imagine. But this is where we want to get our alien invasions. Or another Earthbender Ascension would be great. Alright, Day of Black Sun. You got me, I guess.
Death is such an effective tool.
Alright. Boo! Didn't get anything useful there. Man, we have so many good outs. We just gotta find them now.
My packs give me strength.
Nope, they're not even attacking with anything. Wow, that's sick. Well, didn't matter. We didn't draw anything. We lose. Now they just minus Liliana. Alright. You got us. Ooh. Yeah, let's try it. This feels like if we can draw, I mean, you know, what ifs, but like if we can draw a third untapped land, then we have either of these plays, and that feels kind of not bad. All right, let's take this forest, or mountain, I mean, so we have that. All right, cool. Now we found the land. That's good. That at least sets us up for opportunity. All right. Then we shall draw. Playing a Cornucopia. And passing the turn. Oh, Assassin's Trophy. That actually kind of is okay. Like, we're not relying on it. The life gain is kind of nice, but not integral to what we're trying to do. No, see, that's way worse for us. Now they get to take our alien invasion. That sucks. They might be more afraid of the paradigm, though, since we're only a land away, really, from casting it. All right, they took the alien invasion. Fine by us. There's our 7th land that we needed. So the question just becomes, how many more duresses do you have? Oh, I should have attacked for 2. I don't know why I didn't. I just clicked that off. It's all right. I guess we're going to get paid off for not doing it. Maybe my brain just knew we wanted to cast a Burst Lightning at some point. Yep. Well, you know what's coming. Oh, and we get an alien invasion anyway to go with our Cornucopia. Cornucopia resolves. Alien invasion. Here comes some damage. And that should be this game, honestly. I don't see a real way the opponent recovers from this. I don't know, you're playing black-green. You may have, like, Maelstrom Pulses or something. Okay, speaking of, there you go. So it's not over. Not yet, at least. Decline. Oh, sick. Sick. All right, so we stacked the Airbender Ascension first. And the racetrack, so we get to resolve the racetrack. Yeah. And then, yep. That'll do it. Oh, this is bad. We're going to mulligan. Let's keep this and put Vivian away. All right. Okay, good news. No immediate duress. Which, you know, isn't a lot, but you take what you can get. And no bat. Okay. We can at least work with this. However, a room here is disappointing. Unstoppable Slasher. That's annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna pass. All right. I'm going to probably play like the 2/4 demon here to try to end the game. Nope. All right. That at least buys us a couple turns. Phyrexian Arena. Okay. Let's go Invasion. I mean, probably wouldn't mind having another Braid to deal with this Slasher, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I think the plan is going to be we have to get Chocobo Racetrack down so that we can at least get some potential blockers for the Slasher. Because otherwise, it just ends up poorly. Yeah, Strategic Betrayal's fine. Like, that's neither here nor there in the grand scheme of things. All right. So now, even if they untap their Slasher next turn, we minimum can get 2 creatures on the battlefield. Maybe more if we find a Fable Passage or something. I have to assume the opponent just has a bunch of removal in hand. Which is kind of the case sometimes. These black decks will play a ton, including like deadly cover-ups and all that stuff. Which is why Alien Invasion tends to be pretty good against them. Oh, a Terra Symbiosis. That's cool, actually. But if I don't play 2 creatures, do we just lose half our life unnecessarily? Maybe. Alright, we may have to wait on the Terra Symbiosis. I can't justify to myself that it's a good enough time to play it. So let's play a Stomping Ground. That makes another Chocobo. Earthbender Ascension turns a land into a creature, so we have more blockers. Alright. Chocobo, Chocobo triggers, all that good stuff. And then we attack these. They go to 7 because of their own Phyrexian Arena. Alright, GG's. Let's keep it. I mean, obviously, we'd love to find a ramp spell somewhere along the way, but this will do for now. Really, duress is like the scariest thing for us when you see a black land. When they don't have one, you're kind of like, hey, no duress. I was like, because even a bat can be kind of scary. All right, no bat, no duress. And we found a cornucopia. All right, things are looking up. Usually this is where you see either a room or a Furtic core. Yep. And I'm wondering which way we want to go here. I think we're just going to play Alien Invasion. And I'm going to play Pit Offering for no value. I mean, I could remove something, but whatever. And the logic is, next turn, I could still continue attacking while getting rid of a Furtic core and a room, if they play a Furtic core here. They're not. They're just going to Maelstrom Pulse. Alright, that's fine. So we got our one dude out of it. Let's go ahead and destroy the enchantment. Yeah, take the action. I'm gonna just go ramp up. I kind of want to destroy the Llanowar Elf, but meh. Oh, I should have got a mountain. Oh, Quandary. Okay, sure. I guess we're gonna need to keep gaining a bunch of life then, huh? Yeah, we'll just discard the land, because why not? Alright. And we really haven't drawn much, so we're at the mercy of whatever the opponent wants to do here. Abyssal Harvester. That's unfortunate. Well, they don't really have anything to get back, though, right? Yeah, because we don't have any creatures. Sure. All right, down to 22 we go. You know, I think I'm just going to pay the 5. Looking to see if any of these make a difference. I don't really think so at this point. Yeah, we'll lose the 5 life. I want to keep access to a braid. I mean, I guess technically it's 4 because we gain a life from the cornucopia. But now this way, if we were to find a capstone, we could cast it. If we find another alien invasion, it would be useful. Delian fell. That's bad. I mean, good for them, bad for us. Sure.
I can heal you.
All right. Well, there's an alien invasion. I am going to... I'm going to take the 5. And just gamble, because we're going to go way low here. And I'm going to take 5 to get rid of that guy, because I can't gain life the second time in a turn. And then we're going to make 2 dudes attacking into Delian Fell, hopefully. And then just see what the opponent has on their turn, because I got no idea.
That won't earn my respect.
All right, they're scrying. Maybe they just have lands in hand. I don't know. Nope, they're going to gain life.
I have life essence to spare.
Wow, they didn't even use their bossing, say. It's crazy work. Why would you not even use the bossing, say? What am I missing? What do you have? I'm just gonna send everything into Delian Fell, because if they don't get rid of our alien invasion, we win next turn anyway. Right? And let's just make sure that that card's gone. And then we will Demolition Field their bossing, say. I don't know how we ended up pulling this. I say that. We haven't won yet. But kind of surprised that we're even in this situation. Yeah, I guess I'll take another mountain. All right. I mean, maybe they just drain us for some amount, you know, exsanguinate type spell or something. Or what's his name? The Moreland or whatever that guy is. Drain for X damage. I mean, they got to get rid of the creatures, the alien invasion, or doubling season. They got to do something here. Yeah, just getting rid of a guy is not enough. Ritual Chamber, still not enough. Actually, no, it's not true. That is enough, right? No, because we're going to make 2 6s. Yeah, there's... Okay, we could still be in pretty rough shape. Yeah, go to the attack step. Go attacking. I mean, they could block 5. Well, you got to block a 9. Yeah. There's no other way around that. All right, so we just wait. I mean, we kind of have all the options. We don't have to be in a hurry to do anything. But right now, you just die to your own room. Delian Fell. Sure.
My job is to teach.
So they'll go to 4, then down to 2. Yeah, that's fine. We're not even going to play our cards. They're not relevant. And then we attack for lots many. Yep, there we go. I've been seeing this Painful Quandary make a comeback. I don't know if it's new players liking the card or what, but definitely been seeing it in more mono blacklists, which is very interesting. Obviously, often paired with the class card or whatever, where they make you discard and whatever. So, kind of interesting. All right, let's try it. This isn't terrible on the draw. I mean, Vivian's kind of a blank right now, but it kind of is what it is. We're eventually going to want to get rid of the Authority of the Consuls because it makes our alien invasions much worse. But, you know, otherwise, what are we going to do? Sure, pass. What are they playing? Sadly, just got to play a pit offering, no value. I fear our permanents will not live very long. And that's concerning. But we kind of just... Oh, we can't even do that, actually, right now. Destroy target land, its controller... We might actually destroy one of our own lands, actually. Kind of crazy, but I think we need to go get a green source. Wow, sounds nuts, but I think that's the correct thing to do. Actually, hold on. Can we use that mana for anything else? Let's go ahead and use that for itself, I guess. Cancel. Why are we... Oh, no, I need double red anyway. Never mind. Sure. All right. I mean, I know it's crazy, but what else are we going to do? I mean, we don't have a lot of options. We're kind of up against it. You know what? Let's play Cornucopia first. Because we can at least use Vivian. Vivian can get rid of Authority of the Consuls, then die to like a Lightning Helix or something. Oh, we're going to get rid of our Cornucopia? That's fair. Alright. I mean, at least it didn't get rid of our alien invasions or whatnot, so I guess that's fine. Here's a Caretaker's Talent, so now they're waiting on their token makers. Which, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just straight up Vivian. Or, not Vivian, Elspeth. Sure. Flash in a creature so they can block. Nope, they opted not to. Problem now, though, is Vivian probably needs to get rid of Caretaker's Talent, which is much scarier. Yeah, I don't love that, but it's probably the correct thing to do.
Watch out. I've lost so much already. I'm on the hunt. I won't lose me. I never run out of answers.
Inspiring Vantage? Nope, just killing our duder. Alright, well, Vivian's going to be dead to Inspiring Vantage. We tried. Opponent, activate your land. Attack our Vivian. Nope, they're just making a big old body. I said to hell with doing it your way. Yeah? Alright. Not really what we were looking for, but we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn we can have 8, and we can just play 2 alien invasions. Alright. So here's a weird thing. Wasn't planning on using these this way, but... Alright. I guess we can still play 1 alien invasion now? Alright, sure. There's another Haunt Woods. Wow. Yeah. So this is tough. This is like, how badly do we want to get rid of an Overlord of the Hauntwoods? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we could play another Alien Invasion, but then we only have 4 mana. Gosh dang it. What kind of situation are we in? Do we care if Vivian dies? Like, that's a real question. Maybe I should have just minus Vivian to get rid of the Hauntwoods. That could have been the case. All right, well, let's just do this. We'll go attacking. All right, try to destroy the Overlord of the Hauntwoods. All right, it worked. Let's go ahead and play our Pit Offering. Getting rid of 2 Overlords, I guess. And the Caretaker's Talent. All right, I mean, that's something. There's another Caretaker's Talent. Leveling up the talent. To copy a land to draw a card. Another Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Sure. Oh, boy. All right. I think now we just get rid of the Overlord. We play Terra Symbiosis. We play another Alien Invasion. Play a land. Put a counter on our token guy. We will decline. So I think I can get 2 cards. Yeah, we'll take that one. Oh, nice. Excellent. Just what we wanted to see in the turn. So now we can wait and decide what we want to get rid of. Either the Caretaker's Talent or the Authority of the Consuls. Split up is fine. I mean, if you're not going to block, you might as well take out our Vivian Reed, right? Okay, they're not. Then we will destroy the Authority of the Consuls. I mean, because our whole point is just... Oh. It might be all over but the crying, folks. Picking up a doubling season here is kind of diabolical. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just play the Alien Invasion. Let's play a doubling season. And we're going to make a bajillion duders, and this probably is lethal. I'm going to let the opponent figure out the math on this one. Yeah, that's the one with the most? I don't know. We don't need more than 2 cards here anyway, I guess. Oh, I could have got 6. Darn. Oh, well. Yeah, not sure what your plan is here, opponent, but I'm here for it. Cool. Exile an attacker. Block 7. Take 3, 6, 7, 8. Sounds fantastic. And then we're going to do it again next turn, but bigger. Yeah, the best part is if they're playing sweepers, yeah, it just doesn't do much. Because, like, okay. And now what? Because we're going to do it again next turn. Yeah, I mean, get a pride kill, I guess, on Vivian. Here we go. A billion things. I don't even know how many cards I want. I think I'm going to take the 4, because after this it gets dangerous. But the opponent's dead anyway. Yeah, just so much damage. Alright. Oh man, this was pretty interesting overall. We didn't get to see March of the World Tree, unfortunately, or World Ooze, unfortunately. I would have liked to have played another Improvisation Capstone too, I think. I think both of those are pretty important to the deck. Did we need Terra Symbiosis? Not particularly. I think I would enjoy the deck more if Terra Symbiosis was either a ramp spell and or another improvisation capstone. You know, maybe make it a the 2 mana that goes finds a forest, right? Would be fine. Because going from 2 to 4 really does have value in this deck. Or even more so if you're able to play like Cornucopia and play a 2 mana ramp thing, and then you're able to like capstone the next turn. Stuff like that, I think, really give you more of a chance. So I might be looking to do something like that in the final list that y'all see. But overall, this was actually pretty damn cool. Like, this did everything we wanted. Like, thumbs up. Now, I will say this. While we did have a winning record, which was nice, except the fact that you're probably losing to all the control decks, because you don't have very much they have to deal with unless they just get a weird draw and you draw the nuts. But like you saw against like the mono white auras, against the mono black, probably even a bunch of the Golgari mid-rangey control type things, like you do pretty well against those decks for sure. And against the early Badger Mole type decks, if you hit your early removal, the Burst Lightnings and the Abrades, you actually have a fighting chance in that one. If you don't, you'll probably get run over because your creatures you get from the alien invasion can't really block. So just some things to think about. It's fun. I wouldn't go out of my way to build it, but if you have the parts, totally worth playing. This was a blast. But the link will be up over on Moxfield like always. Y'all can download it, put your own spin on it, do what you will. And don't forget, you can get a free $5 to buy Magic over at ManaPool.com if you check the link down in the description or the referral link in the pinned comment. But that's all I have for now. We'll see you next time.